Nasty C is trending on Twitter, and the reason is because some agenda boys are dragging King Sark for a freestyle Nasty C did on a radio station. But before we listen to the freestyle, Kizlen,
and I think me and Teddy run out of our little green room, but we're just excited. I don't even know where we were going. And then we saw him. I was like, oh, how to me look like because I knew his music from when I was still in high school, just listening to him. How to me look like on the first. Some guy like how manage, tati tap come now. The bigger they don't cheat villa. Okay, I know
That's a hip hop.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, bro. Wow. I'm telling you. And then what's funny is that just because I don't know. I think because it kind of it triggered a part of me. A part of me I'm not so proud of, but I'm glad. But a part of me I'm glad I have because some people need to see that part of you just so they know. Oh, I might have fouled this person.
Yes.
Let me rethink the way I approach him.
Yes.
After that, not so long after that, he hits my DM. I don't even think he noticed who I was. But that's the lesson in that, though. That's the lesson in that.
You know what I mean? Don't have to be anybody.
I don't have to be like. Just treat me with respect, though. I came up to you to greet you. I could be a fan. I could just
doesn't
be a stranger. Just treat me like a normal person. They hit me up for a feature. I was like, nah.
Whoa.
I told him. I said no. I said make sure you.
So according to Nasty C, he met King Sark at a show, and as a proud fan, he wanted to shake hands with him. He reached out to King Sark and King Sark ignored him. Mind you, that time he was an underground artist. So what King Sark did triggered a part of him, which made him start holding grudges against King Sark. Now 3 months later, he became big, just say, wahete. Then King Sark hit his DM for a feature. And that was when he realized, hey, King Sark even didn't know who he was. So the grudge wasn't worth it. And also he's saying, say, like, he feels King Sark should treat everyone with respect. He should respect all his fans. And I think that's not arguable. Now, go to the comment section and tell me what you think about this whole issue. Let me know your opinion. Because me personally, I think this kid wasn't trying to disrespect Sark. I think the freestyle is just like a letter of regret to King Sark. Now, Nasty C did this freestyle at a radio station. But the title of the actual song is No Big Deal. And I think the guy at the background made the whole thing seems like Nasty was throwing jabs at King Sark, which is not. The way he was shouting as if Nasty was dissing King Sark, Biama. And that was what made this agenda boy back King Sark say Uncle reply Nasty C, which is not. This is not a diss track. But you know what? Let me cut this talk here and let's get right into it.
Yeah. Look. We'll let it breathe. Yeah. Zulu man with some power. See, when I first met Sarkodie, he wouldn't shake my hand. Cool. I'm not too proud to say I'm still a fan, but I held a grudge and told myself to wait till I'm the man. I'll never give that man a verse, and boy did I stick to my plan. 2 requests over the years and I declined them both. Made up some dumb excuse like I'm in album mode.
So, the first day he met King Sark, now he wasn't big. He was an underground artist, and as a proud fan, he wanted to reach out to him and shake hands with him. He did, and King Sark ignored him. And since that day, he held grudges against him and told himself, say, when he reaches his peak, just say, when he becomes big and King Sark calls him for a feature, he will turn him down. And he stuck to his plan too. King Sark sent him 2 request features over the years, and he turned them all down with an excuse of being in album mode. Just say, he told King Sark, say, he's about to release an album, so he can't give him a verse. And bro, that same year now, he did work with Shatta. That 1990. That was the same year he did work with Shatta. You see that thing, no? Okay.
Looking back on that today, I was in coward mode. And besides, those 2 songs are either out or old.
Listen here. He said when he looks back at what he did to King Sark, declining his 2 feature requests because of the fact that he didn't shake his hand, no, he sees himself as a coward. He's calling himself a coward, though. But I'm paid for pay education. School time, go to school, then you see them at game centers. Fanfare. Go and learn English. Nigga is calling himself a coward for declining Sarkodie's 2 feature requests. So what are you trying to tell me?
You see, this is the best way I know how to get stuff off my chest. I'm just a disappointed kid, it's nothing more or less.
Bringing out this song is a way of getting things off his chest. He became a disappointed fan when King Sark didn't shake his hands. So he didn't decline his 2 feature requests because he thinks King Sark is a bad person. It was just because of the grudges, because he didn't shake his hands. To understand that.
Or less, but now I'm over that. And he got all my respect. If he asked me to do a verse again, it'll be my hardest one yet.
Now he's all over the grudges. The grudge is over. Sark has won his respect. So when King Sark calls him again for a feature, he will give him his baddest verse. Just listen to that. If you still think this is a diss track to King Sark, let's meet in the comment section. Bro, this kid is seeing King Sark as his god on earth, his landlord, and that's not arguable.
Then I was out and I cried. Media run for my album is turning into a mess. If you tuned in, you could guess. They asked me if I knew Shatta. They said he's one of the best. My honest response ended up being twisted up by the press.
When he came to Accra, Ghana to promote his album, he was asked a question about Shatta Wale, and when he answered it, bloggers twisted the statement he made and made it seem like he was trying to disrespect Shatta Wale. Ghana radio presenters Sankasa here, they like to ask irrelevant questions. And I do know this artist because he says he knows you personally. Between this artist and this artist, who do you think is big? And because the question says, the person is there to promote his album and see questions they ask them. And because this says,
by the press, he understood that, so there's really nothing there to address. But I thought I'd speak on it to put it to rest and show that man some respect. Got something else.
When he saw what the media was saying, he knew Shatta Wale is wise to know he wasn't talking dirty about him. And yes, Shatta Wale is wise, so he didn't follow these agenda boys or bloggers to make a diss track to Nasty C, like the way agenda boys are dragging King Sark to create a beef between him and Nasty C. No, see, our artists them be wise. They know. People are saying King Sark doesn't understand English, but listen, he's not going to reply this freestyle because he knows it's not a diss track. So in this song, Nasty C feels like putting the matter to rest and show Shatta Wale some respect. Shatta Wale deserves the respect. Yes, there's nothing sarcasm about this. King Sark only came to tweet with a smiling emoji because he knew the freestyle wasn't a diss to him. And you can't tell me Nasty C is bigger than King Sark. How on earth? You understand what I'm saying? Nasty C is under a record label, but King Sark is the definition of a record label. Now, if you don't know what a record label is, look at King Sark. He is the definition of a record label. So to our agenda boys, shame on you. King Sark is not going to send a diss track to Nasty C and then Anna or China. Once he heard him saying, he respects him and he's waiting for him to call him for a feature again. And he will give him his hardest verse. So what trying to tell me? But you know what? Let me know your opinion about this whole thing. If you still don't understand what Nasty C was saying, or if you still don't believe what I'm saying about like the breakdown, let me know what you think about this whole thing. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure you click on the like button, subscribe, comment your opinion in the comment section, and don't forget to tell a friend to subscribe. Always come back to this channel to watch reaction videos and consume content from Nomical World. It's your boy Astro. I see them frame.